We live in a generation where sex is not looked at as carefully. I actually tweeted this yesterday and I said, I wish people would look at sex like we look at COVID, in the sense of what makes you think that, like, when you have sex with someone, I mean, at least for myself, you're switching energies with somebody else. So that can be a blessing or that can be a curse. So if you're constantly poking or being poked with different energies, not only can you get an STDs, but you're also interchanging energies, spiritualness, you know, all this stuff. So it's like, just like you think about, hey, I should wear my mask, I should wash my hands. Maybe you should think about the same thing when it comes to your body.
Maybe you should wear a condom.
Just a thought. And just so you know, a condom doesn't always prevent everything, because just like when you walk into a restaurant and you put on a mask and then somehow you take it off at the restaurant and somehow you're not gonna get COVID that way, just be a little bit safer about who you're dealing with. Find out who they are, what they're about. Maybe ask to do tests before. Did we forget about that? That used to be a thing. Like,
yes. It's not a bad thing. We should definitely, I mean, yeah, y'all should definitely do that.
Can we make that like a trending TikTok situation where you share test results before you have sex?
And I feel that that's so important.
It's fair.
It's so honest. It's not. I feel like when HIV was at an all-time high, I used to work for Children's Hospital, and in adolescent medicine, we constantly were talking to the kids about HIV because, you know, high school numbers were really, really high in HIV, where people didn't know. They had no idea they had HIV. And so you had all these testing centers that were testing for, come and get yourself checked out before, you know, come and get yourself checked out, see if you need treatment for anything. And I feel like, why are we not having these conversations? We're so focused on what's trending, you know, but like you said, can we make this a trend of where you should get tested? No, like right now, HPV, you know, the famous, not my kid, you know, it's kind of like, I feel like we should all, it shouldn't just be parents advocating for their children. It should be us as human beings advocating for ourselves, saying like, not my body.
Right. Yeah. And if you're having casual sex, like, it's a form of respect to the other person, because you're out here doing it with other people, protection or not, you're out here doing it with other people. So before you are gonna interact with me, at least show me that you're clean if you really want to connect with me in that way. Like, think about it, like, I hate to use this example, but Tristan Thompson. Like, you know, Tristan Thompson, oh gosh, he is just
he pokes
a kind of a man. Oh, he is a poker, okay? He must be great at poker because he loves to poke around. And with him, it's like, I don't care if you write an Instagram story about Khloe Kardashian, you don't respect her.
Exactly.
You are doing all these things, possibly getting anything and everything from these women, and then going back to that woman. Granted, we don't know their personal life. We don't know if they are sexually like active or if they just live together and co-parent, you know, we don't know that.
Yeah.
It's still so disrespectful.
Yes. The point is, we're not invincible, so protect yourselves. Do the best you can to literally make sure you're okay. Down there, up here, and everywhere.
And it's also, as females, as women, we don't show everything. Yeah. And we're the ones that, or actually, let me rephrase that. Males don't show everything. We're the ones that deal with the consequences. So I feel like we need to look at our body. We need to pay attention. Yeah. Know it inside and out, ladies.
And ask for the man. And if the man doesn't want to do a test, then maybe he shouldn't be inside of you.
True. Truth.
But anyways, unfortunately, we are running out of time. We're going to take a really quick break, and we'll be right back with Gia and Mike.
People, you know, when they break up, in order for two people to move on healthy, they need to just let it go, detach. But it's hard for a lot of us, especially for a codependent. I used to have, you know, I'm a recovering codependent.